What's up? Let's go, baby. It's time. All dynamic. 3000 3008 300 series. High performance subwoofer. We're going to do a unboxing. It says here that the cutout, baby, go to that all dynamic site for me. The cutout on this, well, the overall diameter is 8.66 inches. Has a mounting depth of 5.9. The motor is 6.69 inches in width, and the cutout is 7.28. Now I find that interesting that it says the cutout. Y'all see that right there? I find that interesting that it says the cutout is 7.28. And the reason why I find that interesting is because I seen this basket. And did y'all make the basket smaller? We're gonna see. I don't want y'all to understand with it being a high performance 8. How would you make the basket smaller? But let's unbox it and see what's going on. 7.78 with the cutout. I want to see what's going on here. All right, so one box and come across the 7 box. Now I'm gonna tell you, y'all gonna see this at the same time I see it. I ain't opened this box up yet. So I'm gonna see what I seen on the website, and then y'all asked about it. So I said, let me get it. So yeah, that's it, 308D2. Yeah, 308D2. And it says here 7.5 millimeter X Max triple stack motor, 2.5 inch voice coil, design with vented enclosures, double blend material spider. This engineered in USA. Okay, high efficiency. Okay, the 3008 series employs a finely tuned balance of damping and extensive motor force to achieve very high efficiency, offering exceptional versatility and unmatched performance in a variety of real-world functions. That y'all know how I feel about it. They got a good rider, boy. That's a good rider. They got a good rider. FS of 47 hertz, QMS of 4.3, vascularity 3.4. MMS 171 grams. Okay, not too heavy, not too light. SD 191 square centimeters. Baby, speaker diaphragm. I want you to look this up. I'm gonna find out myself. BL 17.6 Tesla meters. QTS 0.54 CLR ported. Okay, and it says here's nominal diameter, standard 8-inch driver. 8-inch mounting hole diameter. It says right here too, 7.28. I gotta get this out there, 7.28. Why would you? That's smaller than. That's shoot. Everybody else, even that 6-4 basket, I don't like a 7.38. 7.28. That's a little more than 7.25. That's mainly entry level subwoofer. And this is, I don't think this is entry level subwoofer. Let's see. So, they didn't spend a whole lot of money on packaging. I would say to keep costs down, but this is a 400 driver. Now, most high performance drivers are in the 350 to 400 range. So, I would think they would have different packaging, but it suffices and it does work. I mean, these are designs they have. Well, they have their own packaging. But they use cardboard as well, but it's not like this. This is like the packaging I've seen in other unboxings, which y'all have seen these the cardboard. Supposed to be quite the cost down, but this drive was $400. So what was the cost before? If you'd pay the cost packaging, well, maybe like the DB drive. The DB drive comes with a phone packaging, so does the DCR, but the DC audio is $320 with the phone packaging. And DB drive has the phone packaging, and it is $500. This is $400 with cardboard packaging. Interesting. We'll see. Now I must say, it is a very impressive driver as far as girth and size. Do y'all see that? Yes, that is nice. Let's start up top. Rubber gasket. This will suffice to seal the driver. The surround is wide. 191 square. Go to square centimeters to inches. Let's see how many square inches we got. Ask Google, say square centimeters to square inches. Start typing that and they'll tell you exactly what we can tell you, we can enter in the 191 square centimeters, and they'll tell you what it is in square inches. But I'm gonna get this measuring tape that I got here. Yeah, so put in 191 in square centimeter. It's gonna tell you what the square inches is in the bottom. And what we get? 191 we got. 191 square centimeters is 29 square inches of cone. Okay, so you roughly got the same cone area as the DC Audio M4. Now, I wasn't a big fan of that, but we've seen what the DC Audio did with 29 square inches of cone area. He was still able to do it 140. All right. Thing about the DC Audio, he also had a partory basket. Most of the big boys have partory baskets. This basket is not proprietary. This is, as y'all can see, you see this basket here? Baby, hand me that right there. What? This is what you call an open source design basket. Open source design. This basket right here is used. You can't even reach it, can you? In here, you gotta get a step stool. You gotta get a step stool. But this is an open source basket. My wife's gonna get that here in a minute. I think the stool's over there, yeah. So, you don't have to do this. Yeah. 6 inches. Yeah, okay, that's right. The surround. Okay. The surround material feels like. Get this off. See what it feels like. My natural hand is soft or what? Okay. Nice thickness. Yeah. That's it. Give me that. Okay. This is the basket. As y'all can see from looking at the woofer itself. I don't know if y'all gonna be. Let me get up close so y'all can see. This is the basket. Hello. Yeah, I got it. It's enough light. No, they can see it. It's the same basket.
Sure is.
Yeah, it's the same basket.
Exact same.
I see exact. So this is an open source design. But I told y'all earlier that I want for 2023, I wanted everybody to start using this basket and get away from that Cisco basket. But reason why I want to bring out, this basket has a 7.4 inch cutout. So since it's the same basket as this basket here, why does this thing say 7.28? This is the exact same basket. It is, and this is 7.48. So they need to fix that on the box. You need to definitely fit that. The next production run or whatever is not 7.28, because if somebody gets this subwoofer and go through all the trouble getting them plexiglass with no boxes and this, that, and the other, and especially they put a recess mount on it and they cut it 7.28, it ain't gonna fit in 7.28. In fact, baby, hand me that piece of wood right there. Let me let this sit right. Hand me that. Let me show them something. And hand me that basket so they can see. Hand me that basket again. Yeah, I know I do inverse reviews, so you gotta be cautious sending the woofer to me. See, this is 7.5 inch cutout.
Oh, that's what's up.
You see that? 7.5 inch cutout. And this driver fits snugly in 7.5 inch cutout, as you can see. So that was incorrect. Now, let's go on otherwise. Now, underneath the basket, well, we have a spotter landing. I like this spotter pack. I do like that part. 2 spiders, as I can see, and they are progressive roll. Yes, each roll getting bigger and bigger as you go. 2.5 inch voice coil, nice bead of epoxy all around, good, nice and clean. Any reinforcement of the triple joint? Nah. Copper coil. I like the spider plaque. I see the tensor leads. Tensor leads like they could have been a little larger. The tensor leads look like they will accept 10 gauge wire, which is all you need in a woofer's rated 800 watts. Really, you can put more. I do is overkill, but that will suffice. The motor structure. Now, I do like this. What I don't like is, baby, give me. I got one right here. So we got a protective magnetic boot that's encompassing the magnet slugs. Let's get that off so we can see a better. Oh, I like that they made it so I can get it off easy. Yeah. Turn this bitty boy over. Okay. Okay. This thing is surprising. Come on off. We want to see these slugs. No, trip slug motor. All right. And the top plate, ooh, and that's a big top plate, baby. That's the difference right there. That's what I mean?
I say what you mean.
The top plate height is 3. Am I right there? Yeah, push that forward. 3/4 of an inch. So they're using a top plate to focus a lot of energy there. It doesn't have a very stiff suspension. I mean, this woofer is brand new, and I'm already able to. So I'm thinking small box. It says 1 cube neck. So I'm thinking, I'm sure the program is going to see this is a small box driver, which is great. I'm using 1 cube now to test them. The back plate has adequate venting. Nice pole piece. Do we have vents along up the like the DD Digital Designs? He has vent inside his pole piece. This smooth. It's chamfered at the top, which is a nice touch, but there's no vents on the inside. Just these bottom vents here. As y'all can see, and a nice flare around over here. It's nice, handsome driver. Very handsome driver. Did some things differently. I don't know what kind of material the phone's made of, but it's got a 2 progressive road spiders that are spaced. Nice. Only thing I see they make sure you get the cutout right. It's not 7.28. It is 7.48. So other than that, nice Hasley built driver. FS47, that's about average. 3 slug motor. Sometimes we want bigger slugs. What all you doing with the motor, I'll tell you again, is all you doing with the magnet, you just need a magnetic field. Now, the focus of the magnetic field is right here, the top plate. This thing has a 3/4 inch top plate, very, very high. Other woofers that use a 3/4 inch top plate, be a woofer like all the big boy, all the ones except for Kicker use a very, very large top plate. This piece right here. I'm looking at the Digital Design, the DC Audio. All those guys use a very large top plate to focus the energy from the South Pole and the North Pole, create a magnetic field that the voice cord gonna react against. I like how it looks. It's very solid constructed. It is made in China. It's engineered in the USA, made in China. Now the next is to see the response. I'm predicting a very good response out of this driver, simply because the suspension is very soft. It's not gonna take a whole lot of power to move this boy, which makes me wonder, can it take a lot of power, or is it gonna be close to what it's rated at? Remember, this is a sound quality company who's taking a foray into the SPA arena by getting into this. Now, this is a big arena to get into. Once you start making these Super 8s and putting a $400 price tag on it, it's a certain measure of performance you're supposed to have coming from NB. We're going to see next what it does in the free air test and how it responds to the power supply and how quiet it is. I know the Cosmos Audio that uses this basket, as well as the Toro Foresight that uses this basket. The Cosmos is very, very quiet. Very, very quiet driver. A taller motor over a wider motor. The motor is not really all that wide as compared to some of the others. But it does have height, and this top plate is interesting. I like how they use the black design. I kept it simple because you're going to be inside the box anyway, for the most part. So let's get to the frequency sweep tomorrow. Let y'all look at that. The logo is catchy, ain't it? AD, that's nice, real simple. And let's see what else this boy can do. Stay tuned. Peace. Yeah.